Often, when we think about how to manage our finances, we focus on all the things that we need to do. We need to earn more money. We need to save more. We need to invest better. We need to pay off debt. We need to have a budget. We need to be more financially responsible. But sometimes we end up focusing so much on all the things that we need to do that we forget about all the things that we need to give up. Over time, we develop money mindsets or habits that hold us back from achieving our financial goals. And if we never give them up, they keep holding us back, no matter how much we try. That's why it's useful to consider what parts of your financial life you need to let go. The ideas presented in this video are based heavily on the wisdom of Warren Buffett, who has emphasized the power of habits in shaping our financial success. Let's now go over some of the key money habits that you need to give up in order to reach your full financial potential and unlock the success that you're capable of, and ultimately avoid being broke. Number 1. Give up bad money habits and start forming healthy ones. As Warren Buffett said at the University of Florida, most behavior is habitual, and they say that the chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. In other words, work on building positive money habits and breaking those that hurt your wallet. If you want to achieve financial success, you have to stop settling for poor money habits and demand healthy ones. Refuse to let your financial situation remain in a place that you're not happy with. Once you raise your standards, you'll be forced to take action to make things change. Number 2. Give up short-term thinking and start viewing money as a long-term game. You've probably heard the phrases, live for today, or you only live once. But what does it really mean for your financial future? When you give up on short-term thinking and start viewing money as a long-term game, you realize that every financial decision you make has a long-term impact. Simply spending money impulsively or without a plan is not going to change the fact that you're not building wealth. Own up to your financial mistakes, take responsibility, and accept that you're the only one who can make your financial success happen. As financial expert Warren Buffett said, someone's sitting in the shade today because someone planted a tree a long time ago. And it's true. Planting and nurturing the seeds of financial success now will lead to shade to enjoy later in life. Number 3. Give up living without a safety net and start building your emergency savings. Financial success may mean different things to different people, but if you don't have a safety net in place, you'll have a difficult time reaching your full financial potential. Even if you're only focused on short-term financial success, you still need to make sure you have an emergency savings fund. Life is unpredictable, and unexpected expenses can easily derail your financial plans. As Warren Buffett always emphasizes, having a huge cushion of capital on the balance sheets of Berkshire Hathaway ensures that his insurance businesses is ready for any emergencies. Having a safety net in place allows us to be better prepared for whatever life may throw our way. Number 4. Warren Buffett once said, "Don't save what is left after spending. Instead, spend what is left after saving." This quote may seem counterintuitive, but it's a valuable lesson for anyone looking to build wealth. If you wait until the end of the month to save whatever is left over, you may never save at all. Instead, make saving a priority by paying yourself first. Decide on a percentage of your income to save each month, and then spend what's left over. This habit not only helps you save money consistently, but also helps you develop a more frugal mindset. Number 5. Give up putting all your eggs in one basket and diversify. If you're not diversified, you're in for a world of hurt. Buffett described diversification as protection against ignorance. That's because diversification is key to mitigating risk and ensuring that your portfolio can weather any storm. By spreading your investments across different asset classes, industries, and geographical regions, you'll be able to offset any losses in one area with gains in another. Without diversification, you're essentially putting all your eggs in one basket, and that's a recipe for disaster. So, if you want to stay afloat financially, make sure you diversify your holdings. Number 6. Give up avoiding financial education. If you don't want to study, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you. The financial services industry is vast, complex, and difficult to navigate alone, and information processing may seem an insurmountable task. But financial ignorance is never perfect. So, commend yourself to continue to study and continue to study in the future. Find a reputable blog, publication, or website that provides independent, unbiased financial information relevant to your specific needs. Remember that most bad financial decisions are made as a result of ignorance, not stupidity. Number 7. Give up ignoring your debt and start taking action to manage it well. A huge financial pitfall is neglecting your debt. Every time you find yourself ignoring your debt, take one action to manage it well. It doesn't have to be a huge step. When you start taking action, you can make progress towards being debt-free. The more time you spend ignoring your debt, the more debt you'll accumulate, and the longer it will take to pay it off. The more you ignore your financial situation, the more negative impact it will have on your life. So, stop ignoring your debt and start managing it instead. We all have financial goals we want to achieve, but it's important to make sure we're getting rid of unhealthy financial habits that lead to financial instability. As Warren Buffett himself advised, just don't get into debt. And if you're already in debt, take steps to pay it off and never look back. Number 8. Give up living above your means and instead focus on living within them. If Warren Buffett can live in the same modest home for decades, why do you feel that you need to live above your means? Just because you can afford something doesn't mean you should buy it. Living within your means is the foundation of financial stability and success. It means being mindful of your spending and making conscious choices that align with your values and goals. Take a moment to reflect on what is truly important to you. Is it material possessions? Or is it a sense of security and peace of mind that comes with financial stability? When you prioritize living within your means, you'll be able to avoid the trap of constantly trying to keep up with the Jonases. It's not about denying yourself of pleasures, but it's rather about making smart choices that are in line with your long-term goals. Number 9. Give up copying others when investing. Innovate instead. According to Buffett, following the herd is a surefire way to get middling results. You need to divorce your mind from the crowd, he has emphasized. This means not letting the short-term emotional reactions of others sway you and developing your independent investment approach based on your knowledge and experience. Following the crowd can lead to buying high and selling low, and missing out on valuable opportunities that others are overlooking. Separating yourself from anxieties and greed of those around you will enable you to make well-informed investment decisions that align with your long-term financial goals rather than succumbing to the pleasures of the moment. As Buffett puts it, to be a successful investor, you must divorce yourself from the fears and greed of the people around you. Number 10. Give up spending more money than you make. You might imagine having an extravagant lifestyle if you were in Buffett's shoes. Yet, the billionaire has simple tastes. Known for favoring Coke and McDonald's hamburgers over a $100 meal, there is a lot to learn from wanting less. From a man who can buy anything. I'm not interested in cars, and my goal is not to make people envious. Don't confuse the cost of living with the standard of living, Buffett says. Think, wait, and evaluate before spending. Consider, as you rip out your Visa card, whether that $75 pair of sneakers or new headphones today are worth sacrificing $750 at retirement. Investing $75 today in a diversified stock market fund with 9% annual return for 27 years could be worth around $750. Spending sacrifices future. Multiply cost by 10 to estimate retirement loss.